Test. Hopefully that adds a little bit of light. That window's just blasting light, which is nice. Anyway, we are trading live today. Count at $2.99.23. We went down about exactly $9.06 from last Monday. Not bad for trading 4 days and getting a square with the X on this guy, which basically stands for high trades, high loss, like a ton of trades and just high loss. Not bad. Having one of those days and 2 profitable days and a break-even day, like, hey, come on. That's probably been one of our best weeks. Actually, that's actually probably one of our best weeks, besides the one profitable week we had that one time. But nonetheless, here we are. One heck of a trending day, as you can see. Those are the 2 trades we took last Thursday. So it was the Easter weekend, so which is cool. Anyway, here we had this consolidation here, right? If you take a look at what's going on here, you have this consolidating highs. You have this high, but that's a wick. So we can imagine those. I think we can treat that as a rising consolidation, just because of how slopey that looks on that end. And then you had this swing high first entry, second entry. Overall trend would be down at that point. I'm trying to figure out where exactly that drop is. I think it was just like in this up and down motion right here. So I think it's good to treat that as overall downtrend, and you would buy right there. Yeah. But nonetheless, 1 minute till, we got a swing low, first entry, second entry. I think overall trend is just up here, but we do have those highs that were tested consistently there. It could be a high here and it could be a high here. I'm a little worried about those wicks. We have said that in the past that once you have those, you want to use those highs, and though obviously that high pushed up higher there and that high push up there, I'm a little worried about that consolidating high here. I kind of want to refer back to a video that we had. I don't know if we have enough time, but now it's 50. Swing low first entry. I think overall trend is still up. I don't like those highs. It might be the consolidating. One, two, three. We'll treat it as overall downtrend. So let's go for a non-obvious buy here. This might bite us in the booty. You know what? Let's stick to our strat. It says overall trend is still up. Let's go for the sell. Then if we're wrong about this, then we can write, oh, it's okay for Wicks. For John Wicks. So in this case, it's okay for those wicks to push up. If this is actually consolidation up, that means overall trend is down, and we should actually be buying. But I think if we're going to stick to the strat, our strat currently says, look at those highs. If there's gaps in there, watch out for those. So that's exactly what we're doing. We're watching out for those. Alright, we could just scalp out here. No. I have no idea if we're going to push all the way back down. It's such a big move for, okay. I'm getting somewhere. Still haven't gotten scalped more often than not. Very often does it push down and never get our scalp, and it will come a couple ticks close and it just go in the opposite direction. Wow. Are you serious? You're not going to fill us? Fill us. Just fill us. Let's take our profits. Because if it comes back up, it's stopping us out for sure. I'd rather just take some profits here. But I think we can get it. Nice. Sticking to the strat. Let's go. So it was tricky. We almost took those consolidating highs, saying it's a consolidation up, meaning we're all turned down, but it is not because of those highs. It looks like it, but that high is just a high, and those people got stopped out. That's another high. And if anything, this is a staircase high because we have this massive build up to this high. So it's potential that if we get a spike in that direction, that could potentially have FOMO. Potentially, it does. It has a lot more FOMO if it has more of a like a curved look to it, and it kind of has a curved look, but maybe not on the high side. Actually, it kind of does, especially around here. So we're gonna call this a staircase high, meaning you got so many stops here, but good trade nonetheless. So since this is what just happened? So since this is a strong trending day, we understand that when we get moves or spikes with the overall trend, that's going to carry a lot more FOMO, but not FOMO spike, FOMO overall trend up. So if we get a good move in this direction, it's going to cause FOMO, but as an overall trend up, so we would sell. However, we're kind of getting staircase highs here. We only have 2 on the minute chart. We would like for it to match up a lot more. So we only have those 2 up here, and we're not really in those staircase highs. If we were to spike up to like right here, it would have to end up here. So actually, we're not going to call it staircase highs quite yet. We don't have those highs to back it up. My thing's kind of starting to overheat. Nope, it's still recording for some reason. Let's just do cooler boost. Alright. And you know what? We'll do sport. Alright. What? Check this out. $47 today, up 3%. Let's go. So I got 20 stocks on UAL. 4%, 5% gain overall. Let's go. UAL, that's the company I work for, United Airlines. So, nice. Let's go. Let's go. So we started with 1331 here, as you can see. And we're up 40 bucks. Let's go. That's so dope. Okay. Cool. What a day. What a day. I think it's safe to call this an overall downtrend as of right now, as of late. But then we're getting the push up in this direction. That could cause an overall uptrend. If we get a good push, we can probably call it an overall uptrend, because we already had one push there and another good push here, if it decides to do so. Look at those lows, look at those lows, look at those lows, look at those lows. Kind of wish we had a new swing high here, but we do not. So it looks like we got a swing low here on the minute chart that we don't have here. We have 3 swings there, so we're just gonna go ahead and let that go. Doesn't push down there, unfortunately. If we have to switch charts, we will, but that's just way too many lows for me. Curious to see what happens here. If we somehow had an entry right here, we would be selling because it would be overall trend up. We'd end the trade. Let's see. Pretty good push down, but still not enough for our scalp. 75. That'd be 2, 4, 6, 7, and 2 ticks. So right here. Low 25. We have said in the past before that if it's a spike, these staircase highs could carry less weights. So I'm debating whether or not to call these staircase highs, because that's gonna declare whether or not. I don't think so, because this is not really a spike. Okay, never mind on that. I just saw this and thought it was a spike, but that's the 5-minute chart. Let's just put out like this. So yeah, we're gonna call those staircase highs. We got swing low first entry. Let's go ahead and buy here. I think this is gonna be a tough one. We do have staircase highs. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. These guys got stopped out. The staircase highs is like really up here. We haven't really reached it yet. Yeah, it's. I would say this is not the staircase high. We did pass that. I would like for it to keep pushing up here. Yeah, we're close. Yeah. Okay, staircase highs. That's a good enough push for me. 114. Do I have to move it? Do I have to move? Do I have to move it? Please don't push down too far. Okay, cool. Heart's racing. All right, so I think we're in the staircase high. I would suggest so. If not, if we don't get this one, then that means we have to enter at least that first high up here after that spike. So we have the two-legged correction. Let's go ahead and see. We're almost in the trade here. Not quite. So I'm not gonna take, if we get a loss, I'm not gonna count it due to the fact that, hey, there was a swing low first entry, second entry. I'm gonna go ahead and say that as a swing low first entry, second entry. And if we do get stepped out, we're gonna count it on the fact that these weren't, that we do have to pass that first staircase high, in order for it to be a staircase high. Because if you notice this, we did pass that, but then we consolidated right after, like right here. We consolidated, and it wasn't a spike anymore. So that's why, yeah. That's why this is not the staircase side. This is the staircase side. These 1, 2, 3, and it may not be a staircase side now I think about it. Because if you look at that, you don't really consider it staircase size. It would be maybe one more right here. Then maybe it would have been staircase size. So there's a good chance this one's not gonna work out. We'll leave it recording. It's 2 trades. And also, never mind. I was gonna say you have this consolidation rising, which is overall trend down, so you would buy, but yeah, no, we pushed way up here already, so that's over and done with. We still get stopped out here. Not until it crosses that green. Am I okay with that? Because we could be up here and they'll just shoot skyrocket back the other direction just because our scalps are so massive. But I like them massive because I don't want a lucky trade and then have it go in the complete opposite direction for 100 ticks, you know? Yeah, I don't like the lucky trades. So if this gets us and it spikes down, I'm gonna be like, alright, alright, we got it, but we don't deserve it. I'd rather take the L here. I'd rather be completely right than just kind of right. Man, how long have we been in this trade? I do believe we do have this. I have YouTube Premium for a month for free. It's actually family premium, so me and Sylvia have it. That's what the music in the background is. Good trading. Peace out, y'all. So I think that was a pretty amazing trade there. 10-15. Nice, let's go. Kind of a long time between 25 minutes between trades. That's kind of unusual, to be honest. But let's see what happens here. I'm curious to see if it'll drop or continue skyrocketing here. If it skyrockets, then hey, we got that good trade. We got that good trade. We got that good trade. Got that good trade. Got that good trade. Alright, I'm just gonna come back to this, and yeah, I'm gonna go see my family now. Peace. Actually, I gotta write in my notebook. Ending margin. Bada boom, bada bing. I'm not even gonna write it. I'm just gonna hit goal reached. Circle day. Hooray. Okay, don't celebrate your wins too much. We just want to draw a nice little circle. We're on the 5th of April. Oh, it's April 5th already. So kind of a lucky trade there so far. Yeah. Terrible circle, but circle nonetheless. So if you don't know what I'm referring to, if you haven't seen it before, or can't remember, Nick. So each day gets its own like shape. There's an X, which is bottom frag, just 2 losses in a row, and that's it. We call it a day. Then circles, which is goal reach, 2 wins in a row. I should have put that one first instead of the bottom frag, but whatever. Square, many trades, low profit, or yeah. So like $10 or $7, and then a square with a slash, it's break even or small loss, which is like less than $5, and we only have one of those. So far we have more circles than anything else, which is actually pretty good. We have 2 X's, 2 squares with X's, which is the worst, which is many trades, and high loss equals bad. And yeah, then we have diamonds, which is goal surpass. I don't think I'm too confident in that yet, so I think we did a pretty good trade. You see as it pushed up again. Yeah. Then we have a star, which is I hope to hit pretty soon at the end of this month, which is contract increase, and I hope we never reach this like chart looking thing, which is 6 squares, 3 by 2 down, and it's just contract decrease. I don't know why I came up with that shape, but I thought it looked cool, I guess, at the time. Anyway, that's it for today. That was a pretty good trade. As you can see, the market's pushing up there, and that's all we wanted. We didn't want to get lucky in the south. Why do I keep saying south direction? In the short direction. Man, good trade. Peace out.